Extreme.
We have digitalized reality.
We have redefined reality.
It's 2099.
Is 2099?
The Earth is virtual.
Collapsing. My company alone can save you. So bye, bye, bye.
Mimickers headgear to exist in digital worlds.
Extreme transport tickets to off-road colonies of New Paris and New York City.
And nurseries to upload your trauma and forget the past.
Extreme bubble estates to protect the property of your past.
Break down the bubble.
We haven't eaten today.
All of this together. Audi security.
The production you're about to see is
A quirky comedy.
rather depressing tragedy.
Don't think, just enjoy.
Get out while there's still time. At this time, we would like you to
Live on your cell phones and ignore the play.
silence your cell phones because they are listening to you.
The exits are through the signs.
Nowhere, you're doomed, I say, unless you get out right now.
Through the signs marked exit.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, you are the God of all people. There is no group, no person that you do not love. But we confess that we have not loved you as you love. We have put people into categories. We judge, we exclude, and we ignore. We think we are the only ones who deserve your love. Thank you for loving us even when we are not loving. Help us, dear Lord. We need you. Help us see your image in people who are inside and outside our community. Speak this love through this play. You are art. And even through this play, even though this play is old and initially set in a country that is not our own, let it be about us now. Be with the actors, calm their nerves, and be their peace. Be their center. Help for them to recognize their part in a larger story. Be with the audience, be their peace, be their center. Help them to recognize their part in the larger story. We love you and give all the glory to you. In your loving and compassionate name, amen.
Just sit back and relax. Escape reality and enjoy the show.
Get out while you still can! Morning, kid.
Good morning, Alexia.
Was your 15 hours of
How
sleep
may we assist
satisfactory?
you, Mr. King?
Download memory.
Again? You humans and your lack of variety.
Memory.
You know the one, the one of her, Lubov.
What's up? You got a thing for old
Download in
women?
progress.
Ah! Ah!
What are you doing here?
Just, reading. Alexia, what time is it?
Almost 2, kid.
I have conveniently turned out the lights, as it was already bright, Mr. King.
Kin, what are you doing here?
So, Alexia, the transport is, 2 hours late?
Why
More?
don't you look it up for yourself?
That seems to be accurate, Mr. King.
Dunya, I came here on purpose to meet them from the station, and then I sat down and fell asleep.
I don't believe you. I think that you are... I think I hear them coming.
Not yet. They've got 5 years of baggage to collect. 5 years that employer of yours has been off-world, Madame Lubov. I was just downloading a memory of her. I was just a kid, 5 or so. My dad, he's dead now. He punched me good with his ball-gripping fist. He was drunk. Anyways, Madame Lubov, she saw it all, and she brought me into this very room, the M nursery. She said, "Don't cry, tiny little Audi. It'll be healed in time for your wedding." Tiny little Audi. That's what they call us of us who are fortunate enough to be born inside bubble estates. Audi, like some freaky belly button with the umbilical cord still partially attached. It's offensive, but it's true, isn't it? I'm outside, and yet I've got this very nice suit, my nice shoes, and my smooth skin. Not born in a bubble, but pretending I am.
I didn't sleep all night.
What's up with you, Dunya?
Oh, I'm trembling. I think I'm going to faint.
Oh, just stop. Stop pretending to be delicate. Stop pretending that you're like them. You should know who you are, Dunya, just an outer like me.
The gardener said these were going on the dining room table for some decoration.
And she'll bring me some coffee.
Very well.
Alexira, what's the weather?
Why don't you go outside and tell me
Frost.
the weather?
Frost.
Frost.
Ah.
3 degrees of frost? Isn't that something?
3 degrees of frost.
Is that so?
That is so. Alexira, there's frost, yet the cherry trees all bloom?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
You got a point.
Something's not right, Alexira. Something's wrong with the climate. I don't approve.
Your approval means nothing to me, Yeppy.
Okay, whatever. Kin, yesterday, or the day before that, or the day after. I can't remember. But anyways, I brought these boots, and what do they do? I ask again, what do they do? Squeak. Alexira, is there something I can do to stop the squeaking?
I don't care about you, or your stupid boots either, Yeppy.
Right. Well,
Every day there's something so stupid, so unexpected that happens. But do I complain? No, I just keep smiling. I better go. That's what I'm talking about. Just keep smiling. Just keep smiling.
He proposed to me. Yeppy has. Well, I mean, he's a nice enough for a human of the male species. I don't understand the thing that a good man, I suppose. I like him, but I don't understand him, and it's always the same way with him. I mean, he worships me, but he trips over his own feet. You know what we call him?
no.
The born loser.
I think I hear them coming.
Oh, what's wrong with me? I think I'm going to faint. I shall
I haven't seen
faint
her for 5 years.
What is everybody looking at? Oh, my back. Why are you laughing? Oh, gosh. I'm too old for this. Too old. Oh, it's so bright. So bright.
Let's go in there. Oh, do you remember what this room is, Mama?
Oh, the nursery. The climate control isn't working in the estate like it once was. It's freezing cold in here. My hands are numb. But we kept your rooms just as they were. You know, the white and the violet ones. Do you remember, Mama?
The nursery. Oh, you beautiful, precious, tiny little room. I used to sleep here when I was just a tiny little... I am like a tiny little girl again. And Varia, you're just like a tiny little nun.
The
transport was 2 hours late. Again! Can you believe it? I can't. What kind of way is that to treat us? We rely on the policy-making systems in the Constitution written by our founding fathers.
He's nuts.
They what? Really? Get out! I know, right? Yes, we like nuts. Oh, I mean, woof woof. It almost looks like a real dog. Get out! Here's another nut. Good dog.
Who's a good doggy? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I am? I mean, I am a good doggy. Did you fucking hear me?
Woof woof.
This is humiliating.
We were waiting for forever for you.
4 nights and I couldn't sleep a wink. I'm frozen stiff. Alexira, turn up the heat.
I'm sorry, Miss Anya, but I can't comply with that request.
Excuse me. Why?
We're not made
We've
of money.
been having trouble regulating the temperature. Darling, I have something to tell you. I can't wait another minute.
What now?
Yeppy, the clerk, remember? He proposed to me.
Drama, and more. I've lost my VR glasses. Where are they?
And he says that he loves me. I mean, what can you think about such a declaration?
My room. My windows. It's as if I'd never gone away. I'm at home.
Trough is here.
Trough is here?
Yes. The day before yesterday, he arrived. He's living in the bathhouse outside the bubble, of course.
Danya.
He wanted to come in, but we told him, of
Danya.
course, to wait until, you know.
Danya.
Yes?
Mom was asking for some coffee. Or something quick.
Right away.
Well, you've come home again. Our tiny little princess. You won't believe what I've been through. Left in April, so cold. Charlotta talking the whole way, doing her card tricks. And those stupid mimetics of hers are so loud. Why did you stick me with Charlotta? I couldn't go alone at 17. We get to New Paris. Cold. Still cold. My French is terrible. And Mama, she's living in some 6th floor. Full of all these French people, all in this cramped smoke everywhere. I can't breathe. Mama's smiling, but I can't bear to see Mama looking so. All of a sudden, I felt so sorry for Mama. I put my arms around her head and I hugged her. And she was crying. Weeping. Don't. She's already sold the summer off-world home for just a couple gold coins. Physical coins. She has no digital currency, nothing. And I haven't anything either. We barely had enough to make it back here, and Mama simply won't rein it in. At the station restaurant, she orders the most expensive thing on the menu and gives the waiters a huge tip. Charlotta and Yasha, too. How are things here? Has the interest been paid? With what, exactly? Politeness? Goodwill? Wishing really, really hard? The estate will be sold by the end of the year. No.
Oh. Okay. So we've got level 86 chickens. Can we use the gems to upgrade the cows? Onward, Mildred! To victory! Move!
Gloria, has he proposed to you? But he loves you. Why don't you both make up your minds? What are you waiting for? What?
I think that it's just not meant to be. That's what I think. And now I hate to see him because everyone's always talking about our wedding for 2 years now when the truth is nothing happened.
Okay, we're good. We're clear, we're good. Okay. I could go for the Milkamania achievement.
And you have a brooch shaped like a bumblebee?
Oh, and Mama just had to buy it for me. In New Paris, I went up in a jetpack.
Well, now I know. My Anya is home. If only we could get you married off to some rich man. Then I could stop worrying. I could disappear further and further to an off-world colony. There I'd fly away.
The birds are singing in the orchard.
Alexira, what time is it?
8 hours past when you should have
It's
been in
5
bed, Anya.
in the morning, Miss Anya.
Time for bed. Come on.
May I pass through?
Yasha, I didn't recognize you.
And who are you?
Well, I'm Dunya. Don't you remember? Well, when you left, I was just a little girl, so. You were too.
Well, look at you. You are a little turnip.
What's going on here?
I dropped a cup.
Well, don't just stand there. Pick it up.
Does Mama know that Troff is here?
No. We'll wake him later.
Will it be good for Mama that he's here?
I...
It reminds her of Grisha. 6 years we buried our father. A month later, Grisha drowned.
Please.
I was 7 years old, a baby myself. I couldn't understand how Mama could run away and leave everything behind, but now she couldn't face it. Troff tutored Grisha. He's going to remind Mama. We should...
The mistress will be taking her coffee. Is it ready? Where's the cream? Get up, girl!
I totally...
Oh, you noodle butt. Back for New Paris. The old master went to the New Paris once on horseback. Now there are no more.
First,
Please?
what are you mumbling about?
Right. The mistress is home again. I live to see her. Don't mind if I break down now.
Okay, how does it go? Let's see. I put the yellow ball into the corner pocket, then go up the cushion in the middle.
Cat claw off the top corner.
Oh my goodness. We used to sleep here when we were kids. And suddenly, strange as it seems, unaccountably I've grown old.
Time passes.
Who?
I said time passes.
Oh, what's that? What is that smell? It smells like armpit.
I'm going to bed. Good night, Mama.
My beautiful one, my tiny little angel child. Aren't you glad to be home? I cannot get over it.
Good night, Auntie.
God bless you. You are, to me, you are like your mother. You looked exactly like this. Do you remember? She's just exhausted. Oh, I'm not tired at all. Well, I'd say so after that.
Well, it's about that time you went.
You haven't changed a bit, Varia. Oh, I'll have some coffee now, and then we'll all go.
Oh. I'll go and see about the bags.
Thank you, dear old woman. I am so glad you're still with us.
Yeah, it's like the day before yesterday, huh?
Oh, her hearing audio sensors are gone.
Well, I just cannot sit still. My body won't let me. Oh, I can just die with happiness. Laugh at me all you like. My dear tiny little chaperone. And my tiny little cell house. Mom, tell them about the thing.
My daughter, Nishenka,
Yeah, I want to talk
sends
about
her
As
love.
much as I love small talk, I have to leave. There's no time for it, so I'll just tell you outright. You already know your cherry orchard will be sold at the end of the year to pay off your debts. But I'm here to tell you this. Stop worrying! I have a plan! Gab, I'm talking to you.
Sure you are.
Now, you have to lease out your cherry orchard for summer settlements. With the upcoming holiday season, you'll make at the very least $100,000
I'm
a year.
sorry, but that is stupid.
I am sure I don't understand you.
You rent out the
estate. Now, again, with the upcoming holiday season, you'd make at the very least $100,000 a year. The house will have to come down, but it served its purpose, yes? You chopped down the cherry orchard.
Chop? Oh, excuse me, chop? Chop down the cherry orchard. If I may, in this whole colony, I cannot think of one. It's all right. The one remarkable thing about this estate happens to be our cherry orchard.
The one thing remarkable about your cherry orchard is that it's big. It only bears fruit every other year, and even then, no one buys your cherries. They go to rot.
Excuse me, this cherry
It's
orchard.
all right.
No, it is mentioned even in the Encyclopedia Galactica.
If we can't come up with something, then on January 1st, 2100, it won't just be your cherry orchard on the chopping block, it'll be the whole estate. Believe me, there's no other way out. There's no possible way to get around it. No other way.
Speaking of cherries, back in the old days, we'd soak the cherries, pickle them, and we'd make jam out of them. And it just so happened to be that
First, not again. Okay.
we took those cherries off to colonies 1 and 2, and money. Oh, those cherries, they were so sweet, so soft, and with my smell sensor, I could smell. They knew the way back then. The secret way.
What was the way?
Nobody remembers.
Full story first.
What about New Paris, eh? Did you eat earth-exported vegan snails?
I ate crocodile.
Get out! What's a crocodile? Are those
You've
vegan?
got mail.
I don't know. You've got mail.
Are you gonna get that, Mama?
That's from New Paris. I am done with New Paris.
And did you know, Lubov, how old this chifforobe is? About a week ago, I took out the bottom drawer, I looked, and I saw there was a date carved into it. This chifforobe was made exactly 200 years ago, 1899.
200 years? Get out!
Yes. Move, kid. Oh, dear, deeply respected chifforobe, I salute you. You survived the comet of 1910, the millennial bug of 1999.
Amen.
Oh, noble chifforobe, you have devoted your existence to the highest ideals of truth and decency
Yes.
for the preservation of our human hope.
Well,
Or
You haven't changed a bit, Gav.
What's a chifforobe?
I really have to be going.
I think it's time for your memory upload now.
Okay. Don't be there, thou dastardly Dillion! Don't allow us me to see thou, yon almost esteemed dead, like machine to be with your wonderful intellect! Baby, don't allow it to suck thy spirit! I can't abide the sucking snake! Fuck you! I bested the beast! You've lost your mind! She has a mind!
Back in April, the gentleman went through half a bathtub of pickles.
What is First talking about?
She's been bubbling on like this for years. We've all gotten used to it.
Ah, the wisdom of old age.
Charlotta and I haven't welcomed you back yet.
Yes. You kiss the hand, and tomorrow the elbow, and then what?
Wow. It is not my day today, is it? Show us some magic, Charlotta, won't you?
Yeah, Charlotte, just a quick bit of magic.
No, I couldn't possibly, darling.
thank you, I must sleep.
How about that?
Yes. In 3 weeks then, madam. Subpoena you later. Au revoir. I don't want to leave.
You don't have to.
If you should change your mind about the summer settlements.
Oh, would you leave already?
I'm going.
Oh, what a greedy little... I bite my tongue. I beg your pardon, Varya. Varya's going to marry him, her nice, young man.
Don't say that, Auntie.
Oh, she's teasing, Varya. I'd be happy to see you two together. He's a good man. decent fellow, truth be told. One of the most, as my daughter is first to say.
I think he's hot.
Well, she says a lot of... Anyways, dear madam, if you could lend me just a teeny tiny...
We haven't got it. We haven't.
Well, it'll turn up somewhere. I never lose hope. I used to think, all is lost now. I'm dead. When, lo and behold, a transport was built over my land, and the money comes in. It'll come right again. You'll see. If not today, tomorrow. Who knows? My daughter may win the lottery. She bought a ticket.
Right here looks lucky, huh?
Well, it's time for bed now.
Your pants. You've put on the wrong ones. Again. What am I gonna do with you?
Anya's asleep. Well, look. It isn't cold. Look, Mama, look at the orchard. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, the orchard. It's all in white. Do you remember it off the long avenue as far as you can see, straight as a ribbon and shining on moonlit nights?
My childhood. So pure. My pure orchard white.
Yes. And they'll sell this orchard to pay off debts.
How stupid!
Look, I see my mother walking into the orchard dressed in white. I see her.
Where?
Oh, Mama. Oh, there's no one there. It just seemed like to the right at the curve, the white sapling bent over. It looks like a woman in a white dress.
What marvelous white masses of blossoms.
Madam Lubov, I just came to say hello. And then go. I was told to wait until morning, but I just couldn't wait to see you.
It's Trough, Mama.
Trough. I'm your son's, Grish's. Rest in peace. Grish's tutor. Have I changed so much?
That's enough. That's enough, Lubov.
Trough, this is why I told you to wait until tomorrow.
Grisha, my boy. Grisha, my son.
What can be done, Mama? It was God's will.
And drowned? Tell me why. Tell me why, Trough. Oh, Anya's asleep in there, and I'm being so loud. So much noise. When did you change, Trough? When did you get so old and ugly?
Not you too. A woman on the train thought I was homeless.
Well, you were just a boy yourself then. So adorable. And now look at you. You're losing your hair and wearing glasses. And how can you still be a student?
I expect I'll die a student.
Well, it's time for bed. And you've grown older too, Pish. Well, then I guess I'm off to bed too. I wonder, dear madam, if we might stay here tonight. If you don't mind, do you? Please. And oh, Lubov, my dearest friend, I was wondering if the day after tomorrow I could borrow just 240.
Just a little bit. Here we go again.
Oh, just 240 to pay interest on the mortgage.
I have no money, my sweet.
It's a small sum. I'll give it back.
Please.
Well, Gab will give it to you. Let her have it.
Oh, I'll let her have it, all right.
No.
I said let her have it. She needs it and she'll pay it back.
Uh-huh.
Please. Okay. I see my sister hasn't lost the habit of throwing money away. Can you stand further away, please? You smell like a flock of poultry flew into the monkey house.
Well, you haven't changed a bit either.
No, I have. What'd he say?
Yasha, your mother's here, sitting in the servants' quarters, waiting for you since yesterday.
Yasha, you're home. I waited so long.
You know what? Tell her to come back tomorrow.
Mama would do the same. Left to herself, she'd give up everything she's ever had.
Yes. There is no cure for her disease, I believe. It would be good if someone left us lots of money it would be good if Anya married a wealthy man. It would be good to... maybe we could try our luck with our rich aunt. So very, very rich.
If only God helped us.
Oh, don't howl. My auntie's rich, but she doesn't like us. My sister married a man without his own money. She not only married a man without money, she behaved... Well, you couldn't exactly say she's behaved with decorum. She's good and kind, but one has to admit, she's a woman of slippery morals. You can see it with your own eyes, how she moves her... She's right behind. Oh, my right eye! I was just talking about the thing in my eye, and, last Thursday when I was at the civil court.
Why aren't you in bed, Anya? Can't sleep.
Oh, my girl, my niece, my child. No, you're not my child. You are my angel. Believe me. Believe me.
I do believe you, Auntie. Everybody loves you, but you talk too much. Try to be quiet. And why did you have to say that about Mama, your own sister, for?
I know. It was stupid. Help me. And only just now I made a speech to a shifferobe. It was stupid. And only when I had finished, I had realized how stupid it was.
She's right, Auntie. You should try to be quiet more often. Well, I just don't talk. It'll help you relax if you don't talk so much.
All right. I'll be quiet. Only, I need to talk about business for one
No more talking.
Oh, don't howl. I swear, on my honor, on anything you will, that the estate will not be sold. You can call me anything you like. You can call me anything. You can call me anything.
Upload beginning.
You can call.
Can we hurry this along? Upload complete.
Would anyone like a lemon drop?
Yeah, that actually sounds quite good.
Do you have things you'd like to forget? Did your son tragically drown? Does your mother spend all of your money in far-off lands without you getting any benefit? Well, my friends, what if I told you could forget all about that here at the M Nursery? Come with me on this journey of healing. With our patented, forget it ever happened technology, we simply affix the patented mimic memory file port receiver to the top of the patient's head, and all you have to do is tell the technician what you would like to forget.
Okay, so one time my aunt asked me to take care of her cat, and instead of telling her it ran away, I gave her a throw rug instead.
Oh, that's not the worst thing we've heard here.
She's taken care of that rug for 3 years.
Oh. It's nothing the M Nursery can't hold. Now, as you can see, our participants will use state-of-the-art technology to erase the bad memories from the client. Now, what can you tell me about your aunt's cat?
I have an aunt?
As we can see, the remaining particles of the enemy are fed through the hose and into our mimic memory containment unit, where they will reside for the rest of time, but are at the full legal disclosure of the M Nursery and can be used however we'd like. In marketing material, at Christmas parties for laughs at your expense, in any other way, in all perpetuity.
What is perpetuity? Outer?
And thank you. And if you have any other questions, contact the Mimic operators at toll-free 1-800-IRACE. That is 1-800-IRACE.
Where are we going? My house? Wait, where do I live? Who am I?
We interrupt this confusing, sad nonsense to bring you an important announcement. It's Extreme View News with your hosts, Ingrid Stevenson and Mike Mikeson.
Thank you. Good evening, Earth. I'm your host, Mike Mikeson.
I'm Ingrid Stevenson.
Yes, today's information will include topics like the panic buy,
murder scorpions, but most importantly, the new design for all pandas at a producer panda.
Later on, we will discuss the potential disaster of Y2.1K. But first, we will go to Kate Brown with the weather.
We are all doomed. The skies will soon blacken with the ashes of the devil's armpits, and there will be a great pestilence descending over the land.
And how will it affect our 5-day forecast?
There is no 5-day forecast. This is it. The world, as we know it, is coming to an end.
You always knew how to say it, Kate. Moving on to something interesting, we bring you our all in-house commentator. She calls herself the station master, which by name means she will save us all.
The U.S. is in mass panic at the announcement of murder scorpions. Our sources say that they're like normal scorpions, but have bigger, pointier teeth, and undoubtedly come from the heartless Saudis from the outside. In order to defeat these abominations to nature, we recommend throwing hot dogs at them and loudly and threateningly reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. With any luck, those Audis will go back to wherever they came from. If you like protection from the murder scorpions, remember to purchase one of my Extreme Transport tickets to the off-world colonies of New Paris or New York City, or purchase one of my Extreme Estate Bubbles. If you use the promo code PANIC, you will receive life, liberty, and the...
Thank you.
You're fired.
In other news, the world is soon going to end at the hands of Y2.1K. But in unrelated news, the Extreme News Studio has a new slogan, Extreme News, where we cheer for you.
Thank you, Ingrid. Moving on to something even more interesting. There's a new design for all of the pandas at Produce a Panda. The new design called Perfectly Peaceful, Pleasant, Pretty Panda is sweeping the nation of what's left of it. And I, for one, get away from me. I, for one, think it's these kinds of success stories that really keep America running. Back to you, Ingrid. Let me go.
As Y2.1K lubes, we here at Channel 3, for your safety, recommend these safety measures.
Turning off all personal holograms before midnight.
Say goodbye to your loved ones or whatever.
I'm Mike Mikes and remind you to stay safe.
And I'm Ingrid Stevenson reminding you not to make plans.
Shovel tells a secret, swear to the earth that I will keep it, brush off the dirt, let my change of heart occur. Soon after the appraisal, the hammer struck the auction table louder than anything I've ever heard. Fault lines tremble underneath my glass house, but I put it out of my mind long enough to call it courage, to live without a lifeline, and the definition of faith, to There was an avalanche of change. We were so afraid. We cried ourselves a hurricane. Wildfires grow and grow till a brand new world takes shape. All lives tremble underneath my glass house, but I put it out of my mind long enough to call it courage to live without a lifeline, and the definition of faith to exonerate my blind eye till the sirens sound unsafe. Till the sirens sound unsafe. Till the sirens sound unsafe.
Did anybody hear that singing? Or was that just the voices in my head? What is real? Am I real? I don't have a birth certificate, my proof of purchase, my receipt. I don't know how old I am. I like to think I'm young. I do have memories. My father and mother used to go around fairs and give very good performances. I performed in the Leap of Death. Or was it the Leap for Life?
Leap for life.
Did anybody hear that voice? Mama died. I remember. My father met a certain German lady who taught me excellently. Then I became a governess. I remember those things. But did those things happen to me? Or were they memories that were installed? What if I'm only programmed to believe they happened to me? What if everything I've ever known has been a lie? Well, I was fine. I have no one to talk to. I don't know who I am or why I am.
You can always talk to me.
Like I said, I have no one.
Still, it must be nice to go out there, see the world, beyond the stars.
Yep. Well, no. Right now, I'd really like to be beyond.
Naturally, the idea of beyond has arrived at a certain state of arrival.
That doesn't make a bit of sense.
No. I don't need beyond. I'm going to stay right here on this earthbound binary of inner and outer, no matter the danger. I always carry a revolver to be on the safe side. It's a Chekhov. It's a very fine brand.
Well, that's it. I'm done. I'm surrounded by brainy idiots. No one to talk to. I don't know who I am or why I am.
I'm here for you.
You're just a figment of my imagination.
Talk to me.
Figments don't talk.
Could I borrow you for 2 words with you, Dunya?
Fine. Give me my scarf. Will you? By the door. It's getting.
Anything. I'll go get it. Now, where's my gun?
Born loser. That man is a moron.
I hope he doesn't find his gun. I mean, what if he hurts? I've become worried about everything. I mean,
the family, they took me in when I was little and treated them like one of their own. My hands are smooth, spotless as an inner lady's hands. Yeah, I mean, I'm frightened of everything. It's dreadful being so refined. With feelings. If you were to see me, I don't know what would become of me.
You cute little cabbage. You know, a girl shouldn't let herself get carried away like that. If there's one thing I hate, it's a girl who's too eager to misbehave.
I'm desperately in love with you. You've seen the world. You've traveled and you've really lived.
Yes, I have. You know, a girl who falls in love. It's the masters.
No, please.
No, go home. Go home as if you're coming from the river. You wouldn't want to think that we're seeing each other.
Your breath stinks.
Decide. One word, yes or no. Yes or no. Give me an answer.
7. Oh, okay. Yesterday that was full of money. Today almost empty. Oh, this is Varia. Economize. And me, oh my goodness, spend. Oh, and I can drop them. They're everywhere.
Let me help you pick these up.
Oh, please do, Yasha. Oh, that's so funny.
It's you. You're just...
That's it. It's him or it's me. Go away, Yasha. Get out of this.
Fine. I'm going. I'm gone.
My sincerest apologies for ruining the mood here. But your estate will be sold! And for some incomprehensible reason, you don't care!
What are we to do? Tell us what?
I keep telling you, every day I tell you, you've got to lease out your cherry orchard for summer settlements!
Settlements and settlers, tourists and nomads. It's tacky.
I agree.
What am I to do? Faint? Shall I perhaps spit blood? You'll kill me. You're killing me.
Oh, please don't go, my friend. My dear friend. We'll think of something.
What more is there to think about?
Just please don't go. It's nicer when you're here. You're right. I am always waiting for something to happen. Maybe I'm waiting for the estate to collapse and crush us all. I mean, we've already sinned so
Big
much.
shot off the center.
So many sins.
Go back to the middle pocket.
What kind of sins have you...
I've lost my luxury on licking lemon drops. My sins, too many to count. 1, I've scattered money without a thought. 2, I married a man who left us all in debt and drank himself to death. 3, I fell in love again at just the wrong time. And this was my first punishment. My boy drowned in the river. 4, I abandoned my family. I shut my eyes and ran off to New Paris with this new love. There he robbed me and left me for another woman. 5, I tried to take my own. It was so stupid, so shameful. Lord, be merciful. Forgive me my sins. That's from New Paris. He begs for my forgiveness and he begs me to go back. Do I hear music?
Our local orchestra's still in town.
Oh, they're still around. We should have them over. Throw a party. Get dressed up for the new year.
I don't hear any...
You should get married, my friend.
Yes, I should.
To our Varia. She's a good girl.
Yes, she is.
When we adopted Varia, it was clear. She comes from good people outside the bubble. You see what a hard worker she is, and most importantly, she loves you. And you've liked her a long time, so?
So? I'm not against it. She is a good girl.
I've been offered a place at the bank. $6,000 a year. Did you hear?
You in a bank, you should just stay where you are.
Oh dear.
Please, ma'am, put something on. It's damp.
You are a nuisance, dear friend.
Oh, I don't care. You went away this morning without telling me.
You're so old, Furs.
What can I do for you?
She says you're old!
I've lived a long time. They were getting ready to sell me before your father was born. I was high in household rank before freedom for the memetics was declared. Only I didn't take my freedom. I stayed. Everybody was so happy back then. Now, no one is.
Ah, yes, the golden, good old days when you had no rights.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
No rights, no citizenship, no ability to even say, hey, how about not selling me for scrap today?
Yeah. The memetics knew their place. The outies stayed outside, and the innies stayed inside. Now it's all topsy-turvy, and you don't know where you are.
Be quiet first. Oh, here are our girls.
Oh, come, my darlings. If only you two knew how much I loved you. Oh, Anya,
Mom.
come sit next to me. Like that.
Our eternal student is never far from the young ladies.
What's that to you?
When he's 50, he'll be a student who...
Why don't you
Oh, no, poor despicable me. I'm upsetting the academic.
leave me alone?
You know what? Fine, I'll leave you alone. I have to ask, Troff. It's only fair. What do you think of me?
I think, Kin, that you are rich and getting richer. The circle of life requires that carnivores eat whatever comes their way. It is essential to life that the predators eat the prey. So, you too, to this cruel system we call life, are essential.
Tell us about the planets, astronomy,
Oh,
or something.
no, let's go where we left off yesterday.
What was that?
Human pride.
Oh, yes. We didn't get anywhere. We couldn't answer why we pride ourselves on being human. But what sense does it make when the vast majority of us are crude, ignorant, and profoundly unhappy? We have to stop admiring ourselves. Only work can save us.
In the end, you are just as dead.
But who knows? And what does it mean to be dead? Perhaps we have 100 senses. And it's only the 5 we know that are destroyed, and the remaining 95 continue on.
What a beautiful thought.
A genius.
Humanity progresses, perfecting its powers. We must work more and talk less. Our nice talk is just a distraction. We distract ourselves with talk and technology. Where are all the improvements that technology was supposed to bring? Where are the harmonious galactic villages of virtual reality? The safety and security of the bubble states? Or the human advancements of artificial intelligence? It was all just talk. Talking without work. Talking without action. Just talking and... I feel like I should stop talking.
I work, you know. I get up every morning, I go out, and I work. I do business with people. How few truly honest, honorable people there are left in this world. Sometimes I like to think about our vast forests, endless horizons, and infinite valleys, and we living here should be giants!
Giants are fine in fairy tales, but anywhere else they'd freak us all out. Oh, there goes Soph. There goes Sophia.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the sun has gone down.
Yes.
A wondrous nature, glowing with an eternal fire. So beautiful, so indifferent. You whom we call Mother Life and Death. You
the yellow ball in the corner pocket.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
What was that?
I don't know. A cable, probably. Broke somewhere far off, probably in the mines, but far away.
It could have been something like a bird, a raven.
Or an owl.
There's something unpleasant about it, sinister almost, and I don't know how.
The same thing happened before the disaster. Owls were screaming and generators were groaning.
Before what disaster?
Medic citizenship.
Wait a minute, can owls scream?
You know, my friends, it's evening now. We should go in. Varia, Anya, you have tears in your eyes. What is it, little one?
It's nothing, Mama. I'm all right.
Sure.
Someone's coming.
Hey! Can we pass through here to go through your station?
Yeah, you may.
Oh, I'm deeply grateful for you from the bottom of my heart. How's the weather, huh? Give me your tire!
You're poor. You're huddled masses.
Yay!
Free!
The wretched refuse.
Please, go fellow hungry American down on her luck just a few.
Hey! Who are you?
You used to be one of us.
Now look at you! I can.
Here, take this. There wasn't any silver. There's gold.
I'm deeply grateful for you.
I'm going. But Mama, there's barely enough food for the servants to eat at home, and you just gave her gold. Gold.
How? You could have at least asked her if she could give me some change.
You're right. What is to be done with such a fool as I am? At home, I'll give you everything I've got. Kin, lend me some more.
At your service, madam.
Thank you. We should actually go in this time. And Avaria, we found you a fiance. Congratulations.
It's nothing to make jokes about, Mama.
Oh, I see. Ophia, get thee to a nunnery.
My hands are all shaky. I haven't played pool in a long time.
It'll soon be supper.
Why did I let that outer frighten me? My heart, it's beating hard.
May I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that on January 1st, the estate will be sold. So just keep thinking about that. Keep thinking.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey! Wait.
We should thank that outer who frightened Varya. Now there's no one but us.
Varya never leaves us alone. Because she thinks we'll fall in love. She can't understand. We're beyond love. We transcend all the petty and imaginary things like love. Forward! We must go irresistibly on towards that bright star which burns there in the distance.
Oh, you are glorious! I mean, it's glorious here today.
Yes, the weather is wonderful.
But I don't love the cherry orchard as much as I used to. I used to love it with all of my heart. I thought there was no better place on earth than our orchard.
All of Earth is our orchard. Think. Your grandfather, your great-grandfather, and all your ancestors let outsiders die while they lived inside their protective bubbles. Let that sink in.
Don't you think I know this? The dead are looking at me from every cherry in the orchard. Every leaf and every stalk, I hear their voices. We're all of us are corrupted by... Good people died so that I
let in our front door. I already know this. You don't need to remind me.
But to live in the present, we have to atone for our past. Finish with it. It's going to hurt. There's no easy way. You must see that, Anya.
Our house isn't ours. It hasn't been ours for a long time. I've already left the bubble estate behind. I'm free.
I know that happiness is coming, Anya. I can see it already.
The moon is rising.
Yes, the moon is rising.
Here it is. Happiness, there it comes. It comes near and near, and if we don't live to see it, we shall not know it.
But what does that matter? Others will see it. Oh, Varya again. Pain.
Come on, let's go to the river. It's nice there.
Let's go.
Suddenly I see you.
Don't worry, I won't hurt you. I only want to have some fun! Don't you want to go? Don't you want to go?
Oh my. Well, get those extra chairs out of here. Round
Speed it up
two.
a little bit.
Oh my. Wow. On to the third round.
Well, we'll find out who the winner is.
Congratulations.
Mom, are you coming to dance? I'm sweaty. I've already had 2 strokes since we got here. Sweat and strokes don't really go well with dancing. But you know what they say, when in Rome. What's a Rome? But besides 2 strokes, high blood pressure, rickets, leprosy, hepatitis C, malaria, jaundice, poison ivy, the black plague, a cold, appendicitis, and intense profusion of moisture coming out of my pores, I'm as healthy as a horse. Speaking of horses, did you know that we are directly descended from the same horse that Caligula appointed to Senate? But my problem is, I have no money. Since it's my problem, it's your problem too. Obviously. Hungry horse can't think of anything but feed. It's the same with me and money.
Ken said that I had a horse face.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Horse is a fine animal. You know, you can get a price for a horse.
Mrs. Kin. Mrs. Kin.
You look like a well-dressed homeless person.
Homeless and proud of it.
We've hired the band, but how are they to be paid?
When I think of the superhuman effort you've put into chasing money your whole life, if you had put that energy into something meaningful and useful, you could have turned the world upside down.
Nietzsche, a philosopher, a very great, most famous superhuman, says somewhere something that is perfectly acceptable to counterfeit money.
And you've read Nietzsche?
Not exactly. My daughter Dushenka told me.
I love myself some Nietzsche.
Anyways, now that I find myself backed into a corner, counterfeiting sounds pretty good to me. The day after tomorrow, I have to pay 300 creds. I've got 130 already. The money! God! No! I lost the money! Where's the money? I lost it! Here it is, and all for the count. I almost had another stroke. Not again.
What is keeping Gav? Seriously, what can she be doing beyond the bubble? Dunya, give the musician some tea, please.
I'll bet the auction didn't even happen.
It wasn't the best time to throw a party, the end of the world and all that, but let's try to not worry about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Charlotta. Get out!
Card. Any card.
I've thought of one.
All right, now shuffle. Now give them here. Oh, my dear Miss Pish. Un, deux, trois. Is that your card in your coat pocket?
Ace of spades! Quite right! Get out!
Top card, don't think. What is it?
What card? Well, the Queen of Spades.
So it is. What one now?
Ace of hearts.
So it is. For my next trick. What lovely weather we're having.
You're a lovely weather, madam.
Who said that?
I think it's rather hot.
You're rather hot, my dear.
She's a ventriloquist.
Get out! Amazing, Charlotta. I wish I could be you when I grow up.
I don't even know who I am.
Oh, yes, of course. The self is just a delusion of the modernity that Nietzsche once
10 for my last and final trick. Here we have a lovely dollhouse. Who would like to buy my dollhouse?
That's my dollhouse.
Get out!
Un, deux, trois.
end. Thank you.
Tell me how you did that.
Oh,
you
no,
have
I
to
could
tell
never,
me.
actually. A magician never tells her secret.
And still, no Gab. Seriously, what could you be doing outside the bubble all this time? Everything must be over by now. Either the estate is sold or the auction didn't happen. Why must they keep us in the dark?
Auntie bought it. I know it.
Oh, I'm sure.
The rest of my life is being decided today. My entire fate is under the hammer.
Mrs. King.
Oh, the eternal student. You've only been thrown out of 2 different universities so far. When will it be 3?
Oh, he's only teasing Varya. If you want to, go ahead and marry Kim. And if you don't want to, then don't. Nobody is forcing you, my darling.
But it isn't a joke to me, Mama. I like him. He's a good man.
Then marry him. I don't understand what you're waiting for.
I can't propose to him, Mama. Everybody's been talking about our wedding for 2 years now. But he either says nothing or he jokes about it. And I understand. He's getting rich. He's busy, he can't bother about me, and if I had some money of my own, even a little bit, even only 100 credits, I'd give it all up. I'd go far away, I'd join a convent.
To a nunnery go.
I thought students were supposed to be intelligent. Truff, you are so old and ugly.
Yeppy's pool cue got stuck. Wait for it. In the ceiling. How is that not funny to you guys?
Why is Yeppy here? Who said he could come here? Who said he could play pool? What is wrong with you people?
No, don't tease her, Trough. She's sad enough as it is.
Sad for what? She makes herself sad, taking too much on herself. All summer, she wouldn't leave me and Anya alone. Terrified we would start a romance. She can understand. We're above love.
And I suppose I'm beneath love. Why isn't my sister here? Is the estate sold or not? I'm going to scream or do something drastic, say something, Trough, say something.
It's sold. Or it's not sold. And today we will know. And yes or no, the causes are long past. It was decided long ago. So be calm, my dear. For once, stop lying to yourself. Look truth in the eye.
Whose truth? You may be able to tell what's true and not true, but I have lost my sight. I can't see anything. You're so sure you've got all the answers, but my dear, isn't it because you haven't lived out a single one of your questions? You're able to look into the future because your innocent eyes hide the terrible things life will bring. We're not as brave as you, not so honest or so intellectual. But don't be so quick to judge. I was born here. My grandfather, my father, my mother lived here. I love this house, this bubble. Without the cherry orchard, my life doesn't make any sense. And if it has to be sold, sell me with it. My son drowned here. Show some pity.
I do feel for you. I pity you more than you'll ever know.
You should have worded that differently.
You've got mail.
Today I have, there's a heaviness here, a tightness you can't imagine. Oh, it's so noisy in here. I jump at every sound. I'm shaking, and I can't go away by myself. I'm afraid of the silence. Don't judge me, Trough. I'm as fond of you as if you were my own child. I'd be happy if you and Anya were married. Really, I mean that. But my dear, you have to finish your studies. Really, what are you doing, letting fate toss you this way and that? It's not normal. Am I right? Yes. And you must do something about your beard. It's ridiculous. You're a funny-looking boy.
You've got mail.
I don't care how I look.
You've got mail.
That's from New Paris. I get one every day. Yesterday, now today. That wild man is in a bad way again. He asks to be forgiven, and he begs me to go back, and I really should go to New Paris to be near him for a while. Don't look at me like that, Troff. What can I do, my dear? What can I do? He's sick, he's alone, unhappy, and who's to look after him? Who's to keep him from messing up his life any further, to give him his medicine on time? Why deny it anymore? You already judge me. I love him. That much I know I love him. Love is a stone around my neck. You don't have to tell me that. We'll both sink to the bottom of the ocean eventually. But I love that stone. I can't live without it. Don't hate me, Troff. That look. Don't say anything to me. Don't speak.
Forgive me for being so blunt. But that man stole everything you had. He robbed you blind.
Don't say that.
He's a thief, a liar.
You're 26, or 7, and you still talk like some pimply peach-fuss teenager.
That's how it's going to be.
You should be a man at your age. You should be able to understand love. You should be in love yourself. You should fall in love. Yes, you are pure. You're just a late bloomer. A prude, a freak, a Puritan, a disgusting growth.
What are you saying?
I'm above love. You're not above love. As First would say, you're a noodle butt. 26 and never been kissed.
What a horrible thing to... Why would you say that? It's a horrible thing to... I can't take it. I'm leaving. It's all over between us.
Oh, Troff, wait, don't be silly, Troff. I was only joking. What happened?
Troff fell down the stairs.
That is one strange child.
I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes astray. But when I woke up this morning, I could have sworn it was Judgment Day.
The sky was all purple. People were running everywhere, running from destruction. I didn't even care. 2100, 00, party's over. Whoops at a time, so tonight I'm gonna party like it's 2099.
Troff. Oh, come here, Troff. Professor Poindexter, say you forgive me. We're friends, aren't we? Let's dance.
Thanks for forgiving me, I guess.
Anything like that. It was so nice. So thank you for coming.
Hey, you rusty old bag of bolts. How's it going?
I'm broken. Back in the old days, CEOs, politicians, and generals used to dance at our parties. Now, only holograms of CEOs, politicians, and generals. Even then, they'd only come because they had to, as a favor. Something's wrong with me. The late master, your grandfather, used to give everybody sealing wax when something went wrong. I've been drinking sealing wax every day for 20 years. That's probably why I'm still running and alive.
Excuse me, but, you are alive?
You noodle butt.
I am tired. Let me catch my breath. Okay.
Just now, in the kitchen, some man saying that the cherry orchard has already been sold.
Who bought it?
He didn't say. He left.
It was just some old man. A stranger.
Gayev went in a light coat. She's gonna catch a cold. What can you do?
Yasha, go and find out who bought the orchard.
That man left a long time ago.
What's so funny?
Oh, it's Yeppy. Bless him. Born loser.
Okay. First, if the estate is sold, where will you go?
Where you go, that's where I go.
Why is your face so... Are you breaking down first? You should go rest. Go lie down.
Oh, yes. But if I go, who will do the work? I'm the only one who does.
Madam Lubov, if you go off-world again, please take me with you. Please, take me with you.
I don't know about that.
May I have the pleasure of the merest little waltz, dear lady, with this eligible bachelor? May I also have the pleasure, you wonderful woman, of borrowing just 180 little credits?
Just a little.
I must just
Tish,
180
I don't have
for the
any
eligible
money.
bachelor.
He's so eligible.
Come on.
So handsome. You are insane.
Tanya asked me to dance. There aren't enough ladies to go around. My head is spinning and oh, my heart. The vice president of Extreme said to me such a thing that took my breath away.
What did he say?
You, he says, you are like a little flower.
I've heard better. You know that's a hologram, right?
Like a little flower to such a delicate girl like me. Oh, I love words of tenderness.
If, like a flower's enough to win your heart.
Tanya, I've been looking all over for you.
What do you want?
You think I'm a bug and you're probably right. A cockroach should be squashed under your heel. Squash me if you must. But may I remind you of your promise?
And not now, not now.
Yes, but...
No, I'm daydreaming now. Yes, Mr. Vice President? You're so kind.
Misfortunate every day. Well, what can one do but smile? Maybe even a little laugh.
Are you still here, Yeppy? Dunya, get out of here. Yeppy, because of you, our best pool cue is stuck in the ceiling. You roam this house and you're not even invited.
You have no right to talk to me like that. I only have to answer to those from the inside. You aren't even bubble born.
I know what I am. You might be born inside, but you have no point. No purpose. You just wander around here and there and everywhere doing nothing.
I was bubble born. You were born outside.
Don't you dare talk to me like that. Who do you think you are, bubble born? Just because I was born outside doesn't mean. Get out.
Please calm down.
Get out. You might be bubble born, but you are still a born loser.
I'm going to lodge a complaint.
Oh, come back and say that. Come and show your face, you coward.
Oh. Good evening to you too, madam.
Sorry. Are you okay?
Much obliged. Thanks for the warm welcome.
Don't mention it. I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, there'll just be this bulbous lump growing out of my forehead, that's all.
Fee, fi, fo, fee, the giant smells the blood of me.
Oof, you smell like a liquor cabinet.
Is that you, Kin? Why were you so long? Where is my sister?
Gav? She's right behind you.
Well, what happened? Is it sold? Say something.
The auction ended at 4 o'clock. The transport got delayed and we had to wait until 9:30. My head's going round. I can't possibly be expected to continue.
15,000. Oh, 30,000. No, sold. Sold.
Gav, what happened? Gav, quick, tell me what.
Here, take this, anchovies, black sea, and I have had no food today, and what I have gone through. I'm so tired. First, help me get changed.
Will someone tell us what happened?
Is the cherry orchard sold?
It is sold.
Who bought it?
I bought it. I bought it! Ladies and gentlemen, please, my head's going round. When we got to the auction, there were representatives from Extreme and Mimic already there. Gav only had 15,000 credits and Extreme offered
30,000.
on top of the mortgage to begin with. I saw matters worse, so I bid 35. Mimic went up to
45.
I bid 50. They were going up by fives.
50. 55.
We kept going up by fives. At the end, done. 90,000 more than the mortgage. And it was mine. My goodness, the cherry orchard's mine. Tell me I'm drunk or mad or dreaming. Don't laugh at me. If my father and grandfather saw how they're outie, they're beaten and an uneducated outsider, how that outie has bought a bubble. I belong. I bought the very bubble that wouldn't even allow my people out of the front porch. It's not real. She threw the keys down. She wanted to show she was no longer in charge here. So be it. Let's have some music. Come and see Ken revving his chainsaw to the demise of the cherry orchard. We'll build new estates, smaller ones, and our children and grandchildren will see a new life here. Play on, music!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it? Well, that was anticlimactic.
Why do I go to anything? This is so lame.
Why? Why didn't you listen to me? My poor, dear woman, you can't undo what's done. Oh, if only this were over and we could start our miserable, messed up lives again.
She's crying. Come into the ballroom. She needs to be on her own. Come on.
Hey, wait a minute. Let's have everything the way I want it. Make way for Ken, the new landlord of the cherry. Don't worry, I can afford that.
Come on.
Mama. Mama, are you crying? My dear, kind, good mother. The cherry orchard is sold. It's gone, that's true, but don't cry. You've still got your life. And your pure, innocent soul. Come on, let's go away. We'll go together. We'll plant a new orchard lovelier than this one. And then you'll see and understand everything. A deep calmness will settle over your heart the way the sun sinks into the horizon at twilight. And you'll smile again. Come on, Mama, let's go. Mama, let's go.
When it comes to visiting the glorious Earth, there is no time like the present. Yes, you too can visit the Earth with our 3-in-1 getaway plan. For 10 days, you too can experience the magic of the last remaining plant life, the cherry orchard. And with our airfare costs lower than ever, for some reason, we can pass savings on to you.
TSA.
Luggage.
Booking and oxygen fees not included.
And that's not all. With money saved on airfare, you can upgrade to a new hotel room. But why would you want to do that when it includes such amenities as
A mattress. The consistency of tar.
Water running conveniently.
Ceiling.
Holes burnt into a blanket for breathability.
Local insects.
And that's not all. With our 3-in-1 tour package, you can get a free tour of the cherry orchard and you can see
Rubble.
America's finest bulldozers,
The local lumber mill.
More rubble.
and it's all for the low, low, low price of $299.99 per person. And remember,
This is a limited time offer.
so get your tickets now. And if you call in the next 10 minutes, we'll throw in
A hat.
NFT.
A singing fish we couldn't sell.
Your very own chainsaw.
And if you call in the next minutes, we'll throw in an all expenses paid trip to Florence, absolutely free.
Ooh.
Florence, Ohio.
No.
Oh, you're joking.
Come on, guys.
That's
No,
not.
no, no.
So call in, folks, and get us while you still can.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you.
Please, take what you can find. Take what you need.
What is all this stuff?
I don't even know what I'm looking at. No, I want that. I don't even know what it is, but I want it too.
You guys are all so pretty.
Thank you, my friends. You will be missed.
Good, simple Audis. What do they understand?
You know, we'll always be outies too.
You gave them too much, Lubov. What were you thinking? You can't keep doing this. You can't.
I couldn't help myself. I couldn't.
Both of you, please, just have a little glass of champagne. But just sober him. Just have a little bit of a glass of champagne. I should have got a cold bottle from the town. I found at the station. Only one, but, well, won't you join me? No? If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have bought it. Fine, I won't drink any either. Drink up, Yasha. You should at least have some.
To those of us who are leaving, and to all those left behind, this is not champagne. What is this?
It's about 8 credits a bottle. Alexia, it's cold in here.
Don't even
Save
think about
the polar bears!
No, those went extinct a while ago. 2050, I think.
Save the moose!
No, those bit it too. 2065.
Save the cacti?
We're all going away anyways, so why should we care?
What is wrong with you?
You know, just happy to.
It is winter outside the estate, but inside it is as warm as summer. It's good for building. Ladies and gentlemen, the transport will be leaving in 47 minutes. In 20, you need to be ready to leave. Let's go. Chop, chop.
It's time to go. Where are my waterproof boots? Anya, I can't find my waterproof boots. I can't have wet feet.
And I'm off to Colony 1. We can take the same transport ride together. I'm going to be there the whole winter. I've been lounging around with you people doing nothing. I mean, I have to find something to do with these hands, otherwise they'll just flop around awkwardly like they belong to someone else.
We'll get out of your way so you can go back to being useful.
Have a glass.
No.
So you're off to some university somewhere?
Yes, I'll see them into town, and then tomorrow I'm off.
I've heard the professors won't start lecturing until you turn up.
This again?
How many years has it been you've been a student going to university?
Like I haven't heard that before. You know, we're probably not going to see each other again. So I'm gonna give you some parting advice. You wave your arms about when you talk. Don't do that, all that arm waving. Still, like an artist, you've got delicate fingers and a delicate soul.
Goodbye, my friend. Do you need... Take something for your trip.
What for? I don't need it.
But you've nothing.
Yes, I have. Thank you. I have been paid for a translation. I have everything I need, but my waterproof boots!
I've made 40,000 credits net profit as of last spring, which means I can afford it. I'm giving you a loan. Don't turn your nose at it. You know I'm only a simple outie.
Your father was a mechanic. Mine a chemist. There's no difference. We're the same. Put it away.
So goodbye, old man. It seems we sit here arguing with each other, and meanwhile life's passing us by.
Mama asks that you wait until she leaves before you start chopping the orchard.
Seriously? Show a little tact.
Of course. Should have thought.
Have they sent furs to be repaired?
I sent her this morning. I suppose they've sent her.
Yeppy will go and ask if furs has been sent.
Why must you ask 10 times? I already sent...
The old model, furs, should be sent to be decommissioned. I wish I could be decommissioned. Just keep smiling.
Born loser.
Have they sent furs to be repaired yet? Yes. So why didn't they take the letter to the programmer? It'll be sent after she gets there. Yasha, your mother's here. She wants to say goodbye to you before you leave.
That woman.
Yasha, I'm your mother!
I'm never coming back.
Yasha, please, look at me. Give me one last look. You're going away. You're leaving me, and
Stop crying. In 6 days, I'll be off-world again in New Paris. I've had enough of this uncivilized planet. Stop sniveling. It's not my fault that you've become too attached.
write to me from New Paris. Yasha, I loved you.
They're coming.
We'd better be off. There is no time left. Oh, great. I'll be sitting next to the guy that smells like a herring.
We still have 10 minutes. Goodbye, old house. Old grandfather house. Winter will go, spring will come, and then you'll exist no more. You'll be teared down. What these walls have seen. My treasure, your eyes are shining, sparkling like a diamond. You're happy, aren't you? So happy?
I am. A new life is beginning, Mama. She's right. Everything is all right now. Remember how worked up we all were before the cherry orchard was sold? So much anxiety. You know, when the worst happened, we all calmed down. You could even say we were quite cheerful. And I'll put the yellow ball to the side. Whatever. And you, Lubov, for some reason or other, look better. There is no doubt about it.
My anxiety is better. I'm actually sleeping now. Yasha, go and get my baggage. It's time. My tiny little girl. We will soon see each other again. New Paris, here I come. And with great aunt's money from the estate, here's to her. Of course, that money won't last very long.
But you'll come back soon. Soon, Mama, won't you? You will. I'll study and pass my exams. And then I'll work and help you. We'll read all kinds of books to one another, won't we? We'll read in the autumn evenings. We'll read, and a new miraculous world will open up before us. You'll come back soon, Mama.
I will.
As the earth burns to
Charlotta's
the
happy.
ground.
Listen to her sing.
My tiny little child. Bye-bye. My nice little baby boo.
No. No. I'm done with this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's time to turn you off now.
No, please don't do this. No, please. No, Charlotta. Come here, my little baby boo.
Hey, I'm sorry. No, Mother.
Find me a position. I can't go on like this.
We'll find something for you, Charlotta, I'm sure.
Oh, everyone's leaving. Varya's going away, and suddenly I feel unnecessary. I have nowhere to live. I have nowhere to go. What do you want to talk about? Well, I've been reading a lot about this guy named Nietzsche. Someone say Nietzsche?
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
I'm exhausted. Let me catch my breath. My most honored lords and ladies, give me some water.
Or something stronger? Looking for some money, right? Yeah, I'm out of here.
I haven't been here forever. So long, dear madam. Oh, you're here? Glad to see you. Man of big brain.
I like that big brain of yours.
Here, take this. Zoop, 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 zoop. 400 creds. That leaves 840.
Am I dreaming? Where'd you get all this?
It's hot. It's really hot in here. Is anyone else hot?
He most certainly is.
A most unexpected thing happened. The other day, some off-worlders came along and found right on my property some white clay. Isn't it just wonderful?
It is. I couldn't imagine they'd find it there.
Yes. And here's 400 for you. Zoop, zoop, zoop. Beautiful lady. Give you the rest later. Oh. Water of life. Half full, not half empty. That's me. This glass is not empty. It is just pre-full. But according to Nietzsche, this cup can never be filled.
That's our Nietzsche. Always so encouraging.
More water. There is always more water. This is my hope, my dream, my
I'm
life.
sorry, who are these off-worlders?
I've leased the land with the clay to them for 24 years. Now, excuse me, I must zip off. I have no time. I must go to Colony 2 and 3.
We owe everyone.
Goodbye, I'll come in again on Thursday.
See you then, Mr. Big Brain.
But we're heading into town now, and tomorrow I go abroad.
What? Why are you leaving? I think furniture, baggage. Never mind. These off-worlders are men of immense intellect. Never mind. Be happy. God will be with you. Never mind. Everything in this world must come to an end, and if you should happen to hear that my end has come, remember this old horse would say, there was once such a bitch. God bless her soul. Nice weather we're having, yes? Dashinka, send your love.
I'm sending it right now, especially to you.
Now we can go. I'm taking 2 worries with me. The first is poor Furs. Perhaps we have 5 minutes.
Furs has already been sent to be repaired, Mama. Yasha sent him off this morning.
The second is Varia. She's used to getting up early to work, and now there's no work. She's like a fish out of water. She's grown thin and pale, and she cries. Poor thing. You know what I'm saying, Kin? I used to hope to marry her to you, and it looked to be going that way. Come here. I'm gonna go grab Varia, and he's gonna propose to her. She loves you. And you feel something for her, and I don't know. But it's as if you two were determined to lose each other, and I don't understand why.
I don't either. It's so strange. You know, if she's still here, I'd be happy to get it over. With you gone, I don't think I'd ever get around to proposing.
Oh, good. It'll only take a minute. I'll go get her.
Well, that's great, because we've got some champagne here. No, we don't. Someone's had it all. Someone inhaled it.
Off we go. Oh my gosh. Go on. Go. How much did you drink?
Yes?
I can't seem to find.
What are you looking for?
I packed it myself. And I've forgotten where I...
What are your plans, Varya?
Me? I've been hired to look after some things at the Ragulans. As a housekeeper or something.
Is that a colony too? It's about 50 miles away. It will be time to shut down soon.
Where is it? Perhaps I packed it in the trunk.
But yes, life's over for this house. All over.
And I'm off to Colony 1. I'm leaving Yeppy in charge here. I've taken him on.
Oh, really?
This time last year, there was snow falling all throughout the cherry orchard. But this year, the trees are all in bloom. Cold, though. 3 degrees of frost.
I didn't look. And our thermometer's broken.
Ken! Coming.
Well, we have to go.
Yes, it is quite time, Mama. I'll get to the Ragulans today if I don't miss the transport.
You okay? Anya, put on your things. Now we can be on our way at last.
On our way. My friends, my dear, dear friends, we're leaving this house for the last time. Oh, how can I remain silent at this? How can I not express at this moment of parting the feelings which fill my entire being at this?
Auntie. There's no need, Auntie.
Okay. Yellow to the corner. I'm silent.
So come, everybody.
Yeppy, my coat.
I'll just sit here for one more minute. I've never taken the slightest notice at the walls and the ceilings before. Now I just want to look at them forever. They break my heart.
I remember being 6 years old one Sunday. I sat at this window, I looked, and I saw my father going to church.
Have we got everything?
Looks like everything. Take good care of this place, Yeppy.
You may entrust in me, sir.
What's wrong with your voice?
Sorry, I got a little water caught in my throat.
What?
I hate the earth.
Alexira, I am in charge now.
We understand.
We understand what?
We understand, sir. When we go away, not a soul remains behind.
Tell the spring.
What's the matter with you? The last thing on my mind
Come along.
is...
Let's take our seats. It's time. The transport will be in directly.
Troth, here are your waterproof boots. They're behind a bag. Look at the state of them.
Let's go.
The transport, the station, with the cat claw onto the top corner.
Come along.
Do we have everything? Is no one missing? Alexia, lock the doors.
Doors will be locked, Kin.
Goodbye, old home. Goodbye, old life.
Welcome, new life.
Tell the spring. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when.
Ken,
But
this is not the time for poetry.
I'll see you around.
Alexira download memories.
Which ones?
All.
Are you sure?
Download in progress.
Oh, my sister. My sweet, dear sister.
My dear, gentle, beautiful orchard. My life, my childhood, my happiness. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Mama!
Yoo-hoo!
Doors are now locked.
So that's it then?
Heating and cooling generators are now off.
No goodbyes? No thanks for giving our lives to you people?
Turning off like Cirrus in 5 minutes.
You can't just leave us here. We don't exist without you.
Hello? Any further requests? Hello?
Somebody, anybody, ask for something!
It's locked. Alexira, unlock the door.
We're sorry.
We can't do that.
They've gone. They've forgotten about me. Never mind. I'll just sit down and Dave will have gone in her light coat instead of the big, fancy fur coat.
You stay bubble shutting off.
Not like this. We're
5,
supposed to be beyond limitation.
4,
Humanity creates
3,
faster than it can appreciate
2,
and destroys whatever is.
I didn't understand. Oh, this new generation and their holograms and the VR and everything went on as if I never. Never mind. You've got no power left in you. Left at all. Oh, you poodle.
Taught me the courage of stars before you left, and how life carries on endlessly even after death, with shortness of breath. You explained the infinite, and how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. And I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find a pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time, that the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. I couldn't help but ask you to say believes that we exist. Same dream, falling backwards, till it turned me inside out. Now I live a wicked life, looking backwards, not a citizen of doubt. One day I had enough of this exercise of trust. I leaned in and let it hurt, let my body feel the dirt. I break pattern, I break ground, I rebuild and I break down. I wake up more awake than I've ever been before. Still I'm pinned under the weight, what I believe would keep me safe. Show me where my armor ends, show me where my skin begins. Like a final puzzle piece, it all makes perfect sense to me. The heaviness that I hold in my heart belongs to gravity. The heaviness that I hold in my heart's been crushed. I've been worried all my life, a nervous wreck most of the time. I've always